fourth.
Fourth! I did it! Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, I am Mad Matty the Moose. I'm a moose! This right here is an unofficial PhD of sports. He's a doctor of something. Doctor of PS, according to certain judges around here, but we won't mention any names. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an all-local sports edition of the Sports Report, and right about this time, the very handsome, the very good-looking, and single?
Yes, with a clean haircut.
Oh, I'm single? Oh, that's Lady Muggs. Yes, with a very nice, clean haircut. All rise. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. Judge Muggsy, what's going on in Northeast Pennsylvania sports?
A lot, that's for sure. We have finished with district basketball, wrestling, and swimming in the past 2 weeks. We'll start with some basketball. And I don't have a broom handy, but the Lackawanna League with a clean sweep of the district championships, 8 for 8. We'll start with the headline teams. We'll start with the Abington Heights Comets and AAA boys. We have to start off with JC, not the Big Show, but the Mega Show.
Well, it's the Mega Show.
Maybe not the same ring to it, but it's probably a little more appropriate after that game. Yeah.
Yes, the district semifinals against Scranton Prep at Lackawanna College last Tuesday with a double overtime classic.
Woo!
For that building, that probably was the best game it ever had, and it's had a lot of great games. It hit YouTube within the 2 hours after the game. Guys like Simon Patrick Williams, Jordan McClough, all great football players.
I know Jordan.
Yeah, they put the shot on YouTube, the 25-footer from Shao, when the ball went behind the back, he put the ball behind his back, and then hit the shot to win the game 71-70.
Wow.
To cap that 32-point effort he had to beat Scranton Prep, and then it was easy pickets against Wilkes-Barre GAR for the district final, 58-37. Jason Banford, the big center, had a double-double in that game, 25 points, and I think 11 rebounds. For the Comets, they win their third district title in the last 4 years, and they will be back at Lackawanna College Friday night against Shikellamy from District 4, the runner-up.
Shikellamy.
At 7:30. Move on to the other headline, the main event team, the Holy Cross Crusaders.
Holy Cross!
59-45 victors over Wilkes-Barre Myers. You hear that?
I hear something.
I don't know. It is what it is. The much anticipated rematch of Wilkes-Barre Myers. Holy Cross went down to Wilkes University, a game that I personally attended, and it was very impressive from Holy Cross. Never trailed in this game. 27-point effort from Josh Cozen. In the 4 district games, 21.5 points average. And,
You don't have a nickname yet, does he?
No, we don't.
Cozy.
Cozen? Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yeah. At Holy Cross, they are healthy and they are primed to make that run towards Hershey. They will start with Lewisburg, the number 3 team out of District 4, Saturday 5 o'clock up at Carbondale High School.
Carbondale.
And quick look at that bracket. There could be a looming matchup in the quarterfinals with Communications Tech from out of the Philly area. The second round in states last year, Holy Cross won that game in 2 overtimes, 58-56. So something to look forward to down the line. Move here to the girls for a couple minutes. The Lady Bucks of Dunmore won their 7th District 2 AA championship in the past 8 years on Friday night with a 54-39 win over Holy Cross, avenging Holy Cross's 2 wins over Dunmore in the regular season.
Tough to beat a good team 3 times.
No, you cannot. Mariah Majeski led the Lady Bucks in all 4 of their district games in scoring. She had 21 in the championship game against Holy Cross. And they held Holy Cross's stud, Gab Giordano, to just 8 points. That's a good way to... You stop their best player, you're going to win games. And they will be playing... They will also be playing District 4 competition Friday. They will be playing the runner-up in AA, Muncie, at Scranton High School at 6 o'clock. Oh, and in the second game at Scranton High School on Friday will be the Wallenpaupack Lady Buckhorns, their first District 2 Quad A championship, first district title of any kind of basketball for the girls. They won another classic game at Lackawanna College over the weekend, 46-44 over Wyoming Valley West for the Lady Buckhorns, and first-year head coach Adam Holzer. He took over the team after the coach from last year, Robin Scartelli, had to resign due to health concerns. But she's close to their hearts up there in Hawley. Alex Roman had a big double-double in the championship game for the Lady Bucks, 23 points, 14 rebounds. And Bridget Madd in the overtime had the big three that put Wallenpaupack ahead to stay. It was a tough game. Only the winner of this game advanced because there's no runner-up spot. So that was big for Wallenpaupack. They will be playing District 11 Parkland on Friday night, 7:30 Scranton High School. And moving up to Wayne County, the Lady Hornets of Honesdale. Second consecutive District 2 AAA championship. You remember a couple weeks ago I said Honesdale has a 6 seed. It was a very competitive AAA bracket. Honesdale is the 6. They beat Dallas, the number 3, 73-64. And in that game, they had a 30-point career-high effort from Natasha Hessling.
Wow.
The semifinals.
Gangsta.
Semifinal game against Holy Redeemer with Alexis Lewis from Holy Redeemer. That was a 46-43 victory for them in that game. 56-53, I'm sorry, excuse me on that. In the semifinals, and then the championship game against number 1 seed Scranton Prep, and only lost 1 game to that point in the year, 47-43 up at Carbondale High School on Saturday. And like I said, that's a mouthful. And, Katie Miller had 15 points to lead the Lady Hornets in that game for Prep, and they will be the final game of a tripleheader on Saturday night at Marywood. They'll be playing District 4 Representative Danville. We hope Lady Hornets last year, I thought they could have won a game of the states. They think the pressure, I guess you could say the situation maybe was a little too big for them last year against Southern Lehigh, a game I was up there and watched. You hope that experience will carry over this year and they'll win a game in the states this year, as they will be playing Danville.
Instead of sitting around the house all day doing nothing, get outside, get some exercise, and have a wonderful day.
Let's go over the Triborough here for a minute. Old Forge boys and girls. Start with the girls because they continue to be undefeated, 24-0, defeating Hope Forest City in a one-game scenario for the district. There was no other teams in single A in the girls. They won that game 50-26. They had an 18-point effort from Taylor Tinsley, and from their stud Lauren Carey had 11 points in that game, as they were very authoritative in taking down Forest City for the second straight year in the championship game. And they will be in the second game at Marywood on Saturday against High Point Baptist from District 3, as they look to continue their undefeated season. And in the boys, a 47-42 victory over Susquehanna on Friday. Dunmore, what they did at Holy Cross, Old Forge did not let them happen. Old Forge beat Susquehanna for the 3rd time this season and knock them out, and avenged last year's district championship loss to Susquehanna. In that game, they had a 16-point effort from Brian Aversa, and the 2 football studs, Brandon Wall and Brian Tomasetti, each had 11 points in that game. And they kept Susquehanna's top scorer, Cole Mallory, to 17 points, but Mallory had 33 points in the game 2 nights previous to that against Freeland MMI Prep to get him into that district championship game. So you hold down their, like I said with Dunmore, you hold down their best scorer, you should win a basketball game. And so the Old Forge boys, they will be playing the first game at Lackawanna College on Friday night, playing District 11's Pius X.
Pious.
10th? Not Malcolm X?
No, I'm hungry for some pious
Pious
now.
X.
Yeah.
Some apple pious.
Apple pie.
What time do those games start at the college?
6.
6.
Old Forge boys 6, Abington Heights boys 7:30 on Friday night. And a couple Scranton, the Scranton Knights won the District 2 Quad A championship. However, there is no state bid because they lost the sub-regional final to Williamsport, and Williamsport's a very good basketball team. Let's not mince words with Williamsport. Moose. Moose, Mad Matty the Moose for you.
I like Scranton.
Yeah. Scranton lost 68-58 to Williamsport in the sub-regional final, but the Scranton rule applies where Scranton can still play for a district championship, and they beat Wyoming Valley West 59-48 on Saturday to win their 3rd district title in the last 4 years.
So either way, the last game they played, they were celebrating. You know?
They win a game, yeah.
So though they couldn't advance the states, they still.
Yeah,
you know,
and Carl Quiller, you wonder if he had more game because he just started to come back around here. He tore it up against Hazleton in the semifinals. He had 21 first-half points against Williamsport, and then he added another 17 against Wyoming Valley West. You wonder if he had more games, if he was gonna keep going the way he was. But 20 wins for Scranton. You look at the teams they've lost to. That's not a bad year.
No, very good year.
For Coach Battaglia
Sure was.
and his 7 seniors that graduate for him. And I also want to shout out to the other 4 teams that will be going to the state tournament from Lackawanna League. The Scranton Prep boys came back, beat Crestwood in a 3rd place game.
Hey, Preppy.
And they will be playing Milton at Shamokin High School, the District 4 champion, on
Shamokin.
Friday.
Shamokin.
The Classics from Scranton Prep, they will be in the state tournament. They will be in the first game at Marywood on Saturday, 4 o'clock, playing Southern Lehigh, the aforementioned Southern Lehigh team that beat Honesdale a year ago. And that championship game with Honesdale, I do want to put out Tricia Byrne at 21 points in that game.
Yes.
She's only a sophomore, right?
Byrne? No. Byrne? No, she's
a junior.
Yeah, I think a junior.
Senior, you wanna go for all 4 there, Doctor?
I don't know.
Yeah.
PhD of what?
Even though they lost the District 2 AA championship game, Holy Cross,
Holy Cross!
they will be playing in the States for the first time in their school history. They'll be playing DeLone Catholic down in the Harrisburg area Friday night.
The Berg.
And like I said, it's their first time. Bishop Hannon was last in the state championship in 2004 in the tournament. And Bishop O'Hara actually ended their career as the Lady Bruins in 2007 in the state tournament, losing a 2nd round game to Pottsville Nativity, which is a state power in single A girls. And last but not least, the first ever boys state championship appearance coming up for the Mid-Valley Spartans.
Good for them.
Sparta!
They lost a tough game with Meyer. No shame in losing to Myers 43-40.
Oscar?
No,
My baloney has a...
not really.
No.
But they came back, beat Elk Lake in the 3rd place game 75-48. 24 points from Ronnie Tomasetti, 17 from Matt Tanner. They will be at Williamsport Saturday afternoon to play District 4 champion Loyal Sock. And basketball, that's enough basketball.
Whoa, okay, we're going to take a little break here. So I think we're going to show you a cheeky clip of the egg-shaped ball nutters there that Mad Matty the Moose is also a part of. That's me.
Yeah.
That is me. Coming up after the
Big
break,
Billy
we're
the
gonna
Blue.
talk a little Lackawanna College action, I think, yeah?
A little college.
Little college. Stay tuned.
Con
kids.
los terroristas.
Harlem Shake. And do the Harlem Shake.
Me again like that, okay? And you camera guy, where's this broad that's supposed to be here with the red hair fixing this? All right, if that idiot Marty the Moose can do this, I can do it, all right? You ready? Back from the break with the MattyVision.com. Marty Moose.
MattyVision.
Don't start. My name's Billy the Blue. I'm forever a blue. This here's my boy Humpty. Say hi, Humpty.
Hi.
Boy's not too bright. You know his mom, Foxy. Fox, is that right? Here's a dragon. Fancy talking to you, dragon.
That explains a lot.
Yes,
That's
see?
right.
We can be peaceful. We can be peaceful as long as you don't bash the colors. All right? Fancy talking to you, dragon. This show's going to be the most bendigetic show ever done. Forget about it because I'm here now. By the time you're going to get bags of fan mail from me, Mika.
Where's the moose?
Any bag of
Where's
donuts?
the moose?
Any bag of donuts, bags of mail?
Is that supposed to be a joke on my ethnicity dragon?
The moose is loose.
Don't start.
The moose is loose.
The moose ain't here, pal. The boy here is representing his moose. He's a big fan of your Marty the Moose or whatever his the bloke's name is. You know why? Not too bright, this kid. You know, Foxy's not the best mom in the world. Might have been dropped on his head a time or two. You think? Yeah? What's your favorite color? Cheese. See? This is what I'm talking about. Dragon, what's going on in the wonderful world? Back from the break with the sports report for March 4th, 2013. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a doctor. The doctor of sports going to talk about something. I hope it's special.
Well, you left off in basketball. We're going to wrap up a couple of the local basketball seasons.
Yes.
Yeah, we had the University of Scranton. Their boys fell.
The U.
Double overtime. The U. Our version of the U. They fell in the Final Four game.
Commonwealth Conference.
The Commonwealth Conference.
Landmark Conference, yeah. It's hard to keep up with all these conferences. But
Well,
they lost, right?
Yeah, heartbreaker. Double overtime game.
And no at-large bid to the dance.
There was no at-large bid in that conference, so.
But the women did get in, right?
Yeah, the women got in. They lost to
Williams College.
Williams. Yeah, it was their first game. You know.
Yeah, but
so they didn't get too far, but at least they got to the dance. They
Yeah.
were dancing. Lackawanna College guys, as we previewed their game, our last show, that they lost in the semifinals in their regional tournament too, to Mercer, who they previously beat. So it was a little disappointment to lose that game.
Yeah.
You know. So basketball in our area for college is seemingly done now. So
Yeah,
they're gonna have to wait till next year. A lot of good talent coming back from every school. So,
Yeah.
So hopefully next year they can have someone can get and go for a better run.
But
you know?
when one season ends, another one
Another
starts,
big
right?
game. Baseball started.
Yeah.
Baseball started. Lackawanna College.
www.theglidezone.com.
Doom. Lackawanna College, their baseball team, probably the best area as
You're
far
the
as.
best around. No one's gonna ever bring you down.
You're the best around.
Get him a body bag!
Yeah!
Now we're on to Karate Kid.
Okay, sorry.
Life goes full circle.
Yeah. Lackawanna baseball you were talking about.
Yes.
They were in Tennessee over the weekend. They went 4-1. They played in the NJCAA Classic, which is like, they only invite great teams, good programs. They won 4 out of 5 games. They beat the 12th ranked team in the country and the 16th ranked team in the country. You know,
Great start for them.
Great start. Assuredly they'll be ranked soon, and we look forward to the weather getting better. Maybe they can come play up here. They don't have to go down to Tennessee, and that should be happening. I heard Saturday when it's parade day up here in Scranton.
Parade day.
It may get warm, so
We'll see.
we do the weather here.
Well,
too.
we also want to put a quick shout out. Joe McCarthy for Virginia had his first home run for the Cavaliers over the weekend.
That's pretty soon for a freshman too to hit a home run.
Yeah, he's been tearing it up. He hasn't
Playing well.
hit the ground running like we said.
Great athlete, and we'll be following him.
Yeah.
And the Virginia Cavaliers all season.
Yep. I'm gonna turn it over to the Moose real quick here.
Yeah, I
What do you
got a
got?
cheeky little soccer report for you, a little football action if you're from the Europe. You know, I like the Ruggers. Let's see, we had a field reporter for a big tournament going on. I'm going to read you their report. On Sunday, March 3rd, at the 6th Annual Joe Santa Claus Almost March Madness Soccer Tournament at the Greater Binghamton Sports Complex, Dunmore FC. Dunmore FC.
Football club.
Yes, football club finished second place in the under-10 division, being the first Dunmore under-10 team to play in a tournament. They proved themselves as a worthy team in competitive play. Having come to the tournament not knowing what to expect, they pulled off an impressive tournament record with 2 wins, 1 loss, and one tie while racking up 10 goals and giving up 3. They played in a pool of 10 teams, being the only team from Pennsylvania. Wait. The first match was an impressive victory over the soaring Capital Soccer Club Eagles from Elmira, New York, with a score of 4-0. The score is 4-0. Yes. Next up was a match against the Onawada Attack.
One yada. That's how it's spelled.
One yada.
Oneida.
Oneida, New York, which resulted in a 6-1 victory. Awesome. The third and final match in group play was a physical and mental battle against the Colony Soccer Club from Albany. Both teams tied in points. The match was a test for Dunmore. Colony had a strong physical attack, but Dunmore held their own. Even though Colony had more skill, the determination and heart of Dunmore was too much for Colony to handle. Great
Always
words.
the case in Dunmore.
Great words to this. One player from Colony who played very physical was ejected from the match.
Ooh, red card.
Bunch of bad bums is what they are. Bunch of bad bums. He was ejected with 5 minutes left after committing a second hard foul on Billy Portnova. Hey, that's my buddy. That's not nice. This was the turning point for Dunmore, although Dunmore couldn't score. They didn't let a goal in, which ended the match at a tie. Dunmore wound up advancing to the finals by a goal differential +9 for Dunmore, as opposed to +5 for Colony. In the finals, Dunmore lost to the New York Elite, Clifton Park, New York, by a score of 2-0. After the match with Colony, Dunmore seemed to run out of gas. The physical play in that match had 2 Dunmore players leave the finals with injuries. Billy Portnova with a shoulder and knee injury, oh boy, and Killian Palmer with an ongoing heel injury. Hope you guys get better quick there, pal. Though both players tried to play in the finals, their injuries wouldn't allow them to finish. New York Elite was just that, elite. They controlled the match with beautiful passing and ball control. They got 2 quick goals about 3 minutes apart after about 8 minutes of play. Dunmore had their chances with some runs by Killian Palmer, Nick Grande, and Eric Arduino. Hope I got that right. Arduino. But they couldn't finish. Although tired and fatigued, Dunmore again held their own against a very strong team, showing everyone that the Dunmore soccer has come a long way in few years. Again, we'd like to congratulate Dunmore on their impressive outing in their first tournament. Congrats to Eric Arduino, Peyton Badrika, Brian Fabricator, Jacob Grande, Nick Grande, Keegan Hughes, Kai Keating, that's a great name, Kai Keating, Aiden King, Liam Moran, Killian Palmer, Billy Portnova, Coach Brian Fetzko. He's a legend from the European Soccer Tournament. They got Brian Fetzko to coach for him?
Wow, something. That's Dunmore.
Man, boy, the runs of goals he had in Germany were insane for a while. And assistant coaches Dan Badrika and Bill Portnova. Good job, guys, and way to represent Northeast Pennsylvania. A little cheeky soccer report for you there.
Very well written.
Definitely enhancing our sports report here, and we're branching out into more of the community. What we're going to do right now is we're going to take another short little break, show you a cheeky commercial. We're going to bring it back with the mugs to wrap it up. Stay tuned, kids. Down and out? Having a bad day? Go to MattyVision.com, where smiles are not only guaranteed, they're also free. So go around and explore, have some fun, learn something, and who knows, you might even make a friend. MattyVision.com, we dream big. Back from the break again. Wow, this is fun right here. Ladies and gentlemen, all rise. Back from his chambers for the closing arguments, Judge Muggsy.
Okay, picking up wrestling and swimming districts and regionals. Start with the grapplers, with the wrestlers. District championships were 2 weeks ago. We crowned a lot of champions, mostly in AAA. We start with West Scranton, Jimmy Forsetti.
Yes.
Just a freshman, 106 pounds, freshman champion. And also from Scranton senior Jim McNally at 170 pounds. For Scranton, they both avenged losses in the Lackawanna League Championships themselves. Forsetti beat Richie Kosler. McNally beat Zach Smith of Holmesdale. Forsetti actually had a first period pin in that match in the district final. And the other district champions were from Delaware Valley. Jalen Palmer, Frankie Carrazza, Jack Fagan, Lucas Markowitz, Martin Strength, and Matt Wagner all won district championships for Delaware Valley, as like they did in the league championships, just ran away with the team title. And in AA, they went down to Lake Lehman. We crowned 3 district champions in the AA, all from Western Wayne. Manny Merlal at 145 pounds. Bo Fuller, 160 pounds. He's not Bridges, not Bo Bridges, right?
Ty Bridges?
Bo Bridges.
What you talking about, Willis?
Bo Bridges, the father from Jerry Maguire, Cush's father.
It's all about the Quan, baby.
And Connor Rosensweet from 195 pounds. And of all those wrestlers, we sent a lot of wrestlers down to regionals. Actually, we only ended up with 5 that are going to be going on to Hershey this week.
I like chocolate.
Rosensweet's the only one from AA, and then the other 4 are from Delaware Valley. And Markowitz, Strength, Wagner, all took 3rd place in their respective weight classes. And Jalen Palmer actually got to the final, 132 pounds, and he lost, but he still goes to Hershey. And the other shout out to Lucas Markowitz on the road back through the consolation bracket. He also picked up his 100th match win in his career. So congratulations, good shout out to him. And also we got to take care of a little bit of swimming business here. The district championships for swimming were held at the Wilkes-Barre CYC over the weekend. Start off with the expected girls champions from Scranton Prep, Katie Wojtek and Mia Nonnenberg, just continue to rack up gold medals. Nonnenberg just continues to rack records along with her medals. Nonnenberg set 2 of her own records in the 200 IM and in the 500 free, winning the gold medals there. Wojtek won the 200 freestyle and 100 fly, and those 2 girls were on the 400 freestyle relay team that won the district championship, along with Abby Dempsey and Angela Stahl for Scranton Prep swimming. And also their counterparts on the boys won the 200 medley relay in the AA boys race. The team of Michael Robinson, not the football player, Ben Evans, Ryan Sebastianelli, and Ed Faithful. I hope I got that right.
Oh, come on, ye faithful.
Also, other champions crowned. One of the more closer races, which always usually is the 50 freestyle, and that went to Megan Carey of Holy Cross.
Holy Cross!
She won that race by 12 hundredths of a second over Claire Sebastianelli from Valley View in that race. Also, I'll shout out Aaron Kazimirski from Scranton, the district champion in the 200 freestyle.
Love Scranton.
Yep. And also from Delaware Valley, the Delaware Valley boys actually won the team championship in the district. And they were led by Colin Deans. He was the champion in the 500 freestyle event. Other boys winners were Eric Usbeck from Wallenpaupack in the AAA, won the 100 breaststroke. And in the girls, also 2 closely contested races in girls AAA for Delaware Valley were Amanda Hutzelman in the 100 back. She beat Hazelton's Morgan O'Hara by 13 hundredths of a second. And Stephanie Mariucci, not the football coach, right?
Steve.
Yeah. She won the 100 breaststroke in beating Felicia Greco from Hazelton area by 18 hundredths of a second. And we had a lot of great performances from our swimmers. They get the week off for all those district champions. They are heading to Bucknell St. Patty's weekend for the state championships down there. So congratulations to all the basketball players, all the wrestlers, all the swimmers. You're still wrestling, playing basketball, swimming. Good luck to you in the States. Gang the battle.
Awesome. The gavel has been banged. I would like to personally thank everybody who's been coming in to support Matty's the Merchandise, who is the official sponsor of the Sports Report. Now, with fine art from your local talent, Krista May Carpenetti. Look at this beautiful thing right. Hold that, doctor, right there. We got some lush art here, Matty's. $50 a print. You know these things are gonna go for $200 any art gallery, and you help a girl go through college. Support your local community. We'd like to thank Thank everybody for that. I'm an idiot. I'm allowed to stutter. On behalf of that handsome Judge Muggsy McLovin and that brilliant PhD man of a Dr. Duggan, I'm a Moose, and this was a sports report. Stay tuned. Coming up after the break, Harry Styles and Justin Bieber with a duet with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj. You know what happens when you take Nicki Minaj's makeup off?
No.
It looks like this.
Whoa.
Another Krista May
I think
print.
it
Look
kind
at
of looks
that.
like her anyway.
It does look like her. Nicki Minaj, available at Matty's.